What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I'm back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys a playthrough video of me completing all of the 5 stages of Chaos Coliseum Ace. Now, if you guys want to see a full breakdown and a guide and just how to actually beat this, then there will be a link in the description that links you to the guide video that I made for Coliseum Ace, and it tells you everything that you need to know about all of the stages of the Coliseum. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you the teams that I used in order to beat all of the 5 stages of Ace's Coliseum. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So stage 1 of Ace's Chaos Difficulty Coliseum is the Decalvin Brothers. Now the Decalvin Brothers, a preemptive attack that they will do is basically delay or like seal everyone's specials who is not a strength character. So this team here, I really wanted to use this team. It is basically a double Fossa team that will times every damage that is done by a strength unit special by 4. It is crazy powerful. It does require you to have Coliseum Kid and all these other characters, because as you can see here, Coliseum Kid special just does so much damage when you empty out a full board of Strength Orbs, and then with Kuma's Orb Boost that you use prior to Arlong's boost, you just get so much damage output, and I'll see you guys at round 2. Round number 2 is against Little Oars Jr. So Little Oars Jr. is one of the most craziest bosses we've had on One Piece Treasure Cruise, and the reason for that is because he has 8.9 million HP, so that is absolutely crazy. And the team that I'm using is a double Marco team. This team does work if you use like an NL and then a friend Marco. It does work just the same. You do have to be a little bit more careful though, but just with NL's healing, it's just super useful with a friend Marco. And Doflamingo obviously can be switched out for any other orb booster that you really want to bring. Thatch is super useful but not required, and I would highly recommend bringing a delayer like Golden Pound Usopp. But if you have Strong One Usopp, I strongly recommend bringing him because he is super useful. Not only does he delay for 3 turns, but he also does a 10% HP cut, which is really good against an enemy with lots of HP. Now, the thing about this is that because he has so much HP, we want to try and delay him, and then we want to try and burst him down really quickly before, you know, he goes to attack again. Otherwise, it's probably going to be the end for us. Also, one good thing about this team in particular is you've got NL for the 2x attack boost for our quick characters, and Dofi is there for a 2x orb boost. But as I said, Dofi can be switched out for any other orb booster that you have. And yeah, and then we just go ahead and kill him off. And we also have the 1000 Sunny as well, because when Little Oars Jr. gets below 50% HP, he will actually apply a resilience buff, which means he can't be killed for 8 turns. But if you have a damaging special, which does include the 1000 Sunny, when you knock him down to 1 HP, you can just go ahead and use the ship special, and it will actually go ahead and knock out Little Oars Jr. So other than that, guys, I will see you guys at round number 3. Round 3 is against Doma. Now, Doma is kind of annoying in the due fact that he has a preemptive attack that will cut your HP in half, and also it will go ahead and lock one of your bottom 4 units for 99 turns, and also he has a shield that means that you have to hit 1 great before you start doing damage to him. Now, it is a little bit annoying having that great shield. Means that you actually can't go ahead and use like a double Mihawk special to knock down half of his health, but he doesn't actually have that much HP anyway. He's got like just over 1 million HP, so he is pretty easy to take down. And the team that I'm using though is a double Doflamingo team, as well as the Coffin Boat, because it gives us so much HP. As you can see with this team, I've got 82,000 health, which is super useful, because even if you do try and delay Doma, every turn he actually gets rid of all buffs. So bringing Golden Pound or any other delayer isn't really worth it. In my opinion, it's just better to bring a team that has a lot of HP. So if you replace Golden Pound with another deck slasher, you would get even more HP than I have with this team. I didn't realize at the time that Golden Pound isn't that good for this team, but what you want to do is get him close to 50% HP. And then once he gets close to 50%, you want to go ahead and activate all your specials and try and deal as much damage as you can. I've also got Strong World Zora on this team because he can go ahead and give us a lot of Dex Orbs, which is super useful. And you want to try and use your Doflamingo special before you use your Zora special, so you can get as many Dex Orbs on your crew as possible. But anyways, when you get him just below or just above 50% HP, that's when you want to go ahead and use your specials and burst him down. And and as I mentioned before, he doesn't have that much HP, so with this specific team, 4 Dex Orbs on our 4 Dex Slashes is enough damage to output and kill off Doma. Moving on right now to round number 4 is against Vista. Now with this specific team, it is absolutely crazy the amount of damage output you get against int bosses with this full powered side team. So I go ahead, use all my specials upon entering the room. We've got Tesoru just in case if I don't get all yellow orbs. We got Usopp for 2 times attack for our side characters. Senor Pink for the 1.75 orb boost. Boa to lock our chain multiplier at 2.5 times, and she also delays him, which is actually super useful. As you can see, I'm not even at full health. If I was at full health, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to, you know, fully end up killing this guy, but unfortunately I didn't. But because of the delay that Boa has, we don't take any more damage, and yeah, then we go ahead and just finish him off. So super cool team, and I'll see you guys in the final round. Move on to the final fight against Ace, but before that, on stage 4 we have to fight Vista once again, and he does a similar thing where everyone who is not Psy or Int will have their specials locked for 11 turns. Now we want to try and farm for Heracles, Boa, and Usopp orbs, so we want to make sure we have orbs on those characters, and if we do have orbs on those characters, we go ahead and use Boa and Usopp on this room here, and as you can see, we do so much damage to him, and unfortunately we don't end up killing him, but we get a little bit of orb luck in the following turn, and we will be able to kill him off in the secondary turn. Now, even if we didn't have good orbs there, we could still, you know, take a hit from this guy. It really doesn't really matter that much. But Boa is just super useful, also delaying them so we don't take any damage from this stage, which is super useful. Then we move on to the final fight against Ace. Now, Ace is really annoying. He has like 1.7 million HP, and with this specific team here, we don't actually use any specials on his first health bar. Now, I say first health bar because he actually revives himself after he's fully killed, so we want to go ahead and save our specials for once he actually revives. So we're going to be tanking hits and picking up all the recovery orbs along the way, and once he actually revives, that's when we want to go ahead and use all of our specials. But he doesn't actually do that much. When he's under 20% or under 50%, he doesn't activate any other specials, just applies a delay protector or a debuff protector on his first room. So he's actually like pretty simple actually. Like this first health bar is really simple. He does like 9,000 damage each time he attacks though every 2 turns. Now you can see here he actually does his revive. So he revives with 860k HP, and he buffs his attack and defense. So that is the really bad thing. He takes half damage now with that shield up, and also with his attack boost, it does increase his damage by a lot. So after he revives, you don't really want to be taking too much damage. And as you can see here, he does have one more turn before he actually attacks us. So I use that one turn just to see if I can get some good odds without having to use Heracles' specials. And I don't have to use Heracles' specials. So I go ahead and use my Ace, my Boa, and also activate my Zephyr, which is super useful as well. And then I go ahead and attack him, and that is how we beat Coliseum Ace. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and if you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.